How did Candace dance around or dance past the fact that she has children?
So she really doesn't even try to explain the children. I don't know. First of all, the things that work against her with respect to that is that at least her daughter, especially her youngest daughter, looks like very much like their childhood photos in particular are almost spitting images of each other. So that strongly suggests biological connection, right?
Right, for sure.
She she punts on that. She doesn't even try to explain it. I don't know what explain what they she okay. So one of her contentions is that now this is like far out there stuff that Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte Macron are actually blood relatives.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how she got there. It didn't make any sense to me. But that still wouldn't explain the children, because if she's a man and he's a man, they can't have children. So I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. And to me, and I haven't. I admit I haven't listened to everything Candace has said about this topic, but I'm like,
Mhm.
what? But the woman has kids. I mean, just
Yeah.
like you can't argue and say that Brock and Michelle don't have kids. Now, are you gonna introduce some kind of what do you I never hear anybody argue that and say that, sure, you never saw a picture of them pregnant. Okay, fine. I got you. But you are we putting our modern sensibilities into, the 80s and the 90s when you couldn't just get pictures all the time like that? I mean, we can get 35 pictures in a second.
Right. Yeah.
But
Picture. Oh
back
yeah.
then, back then you couldn't just take pictures willy-nilly. You had to go down to Photomat and get them developed. So maybe is it possible? Do we make any room for the fact that I mean, I don't think my mom has any pictures of me when I was in utero.
That is an excellent point, Jason, because I don't I don't think there's any pictures of me between the ages of like 6 and like 18. Like literally, like unless it was like a basketball picture. There's a couple maybe basketball pictures.
Because you had them
But
skills.
I hardly, yeah. I hardly have any pictures of me as a kid, like hardly any.
No, I have pictures of me as a kid, and our Illinois birth certificate, you got a
Mhm.
birth certificate with a picture of yourself on the birth certificate. So I
Mm.
have that. So I got the little raisin Jason. And you know what? If you make sure you hit the like button, maybe I'll show y'all raisin raisin Jason one day. And I'll play that. I heard it through the grapevine 'cause I look like a raisin. Um, but no, I mean, but there's not tons of. I mean, my mom and dad didn't have tons of pictures of me. And again,
Right.
like you had to think like, okay, do I want to take this picture? I really truly think the problem is we take so many pictures now.
Mhm.
I took 45 pictures today, 45 today for headshots for the podcast.
Mhm.
My mom and dad probably wouldn't have taken 45 pictures in a year. You know what I'm saying? Where you got
Exactly.
to go. That's what I'm saying. So I think we're assuming something about
Yeah. Think about how many
picture taking. Go ahead.
worthless pictures are on your phone, clogging up your hard drive space.
Yeah. I, I
You know?
I'm just gonna look real quick. I'm sure my camera is like, dude, could you go ahead and erase some stuff? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And yes, I just don't think. I think we're assuming something about these people in that day and age. This is 1974. This is Kodak, that 35 millimeter. You had to wind it up. You had to go
Right.
down to a Quickie Mart to get it developed. You're not taking pictures willy nilly. So maybe you're not taking a picture of the baby bump. I have a picture, probably entirely too many, of my wife when she was pregnant with President Firstborn. I don't have a lot of baby bump pictures when she had Chief Executive Secondborn though. Does that mean the Chief Executive Secondborn is an alien?
Oh, well, I guess,
Right
well, I mean, is there any
there,
proof that she was born? I mean, you can't produce it. I mean, that's Candace's logic. You
yeah,
can't
there.
produce any pictures. I can't. How do we even know that you're her dad?
Therefore,
Therefore,
y'all bought her at Target. I'm like, come on, man, that's just silly.
Yeah,
Bless his
it's a
woman heart. I was so thank you, man. I was really wondering how did she get over this whole the woman got kids. And
right.
later on, they're going to talk about the kids signed affidavits saying that they're her kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what else do you want?
and that's another thing too. If you scroll back up to look at that picture of the lady in the wedding dress,
Okay, go
she's
ahead.
saying, I don't think that's Brigitte because she had her guy doing the investigation put facial recognition software there, and they were saying, "Oh, I don't think that's her. That's somebody else. It's somebody. It's definitely somebody named Brigitte Trogneau, which is her maiden name.
Yeah.
So it's the person that's the person's name, and there's a marriage certificate, but she's saying, "Ah, that's not Brigitte." How
Here's
does she
something
know
else.
that?
There's something else because a lot of people were saying, "Well, just go do the DNA." Like, if Macrons really are legit, they should just go do a DNA test, 23andMe, right? And I'm just gonna ask the honest question: Who the heck are you? Who are you?
Exactly.
Who are you? Like that you think you can just assume that the president of France is going to go get a 23andMe because you don't believe that? Say that out loud. Write that on a piece of paper and read that out loud. Who are you? Again, I do think it would probably be super easy,
Yeah.
and it would be easier than filing a lawsuit. I agree, but then also, can we also agree? Who the heck are you? Who
I
are
want
you?
everybody to stop and just think for a moment and just ask themselves the honest question. If Candace Owens or if some random person was harassing you to prove that you were whatever,
Right.
how quickly would you tell them to go kick rocks? Because that's what I would do.
And
It's
it
like,
sounds like that's what they've been telling her to do.
right. Go kick rocks.
And it's nobody's business. Like, again, and I'm gonna say this as I said in the opening, I'll say it again. How is Christ being honored in this, Candace? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, let's keep this dancer going because he's not. Christ is nowhere. We looking for Jesus.
We can't
We looking
find
for him. We can't find Christ in this at all.
where's the Lord Jesus Christ? I don't know.
Okay, all right. Somebody said we are getting paid. Well, you know what? I think it's adorable the whole paid argument because Candace well, you can tell when Candace has spouted something new and insane because people will come and will say it.
Mhm.
And they'll say something like you're being paid for it, or she's got
Exactly.
400 million quadrillion subscribers and you only got 41, or whatever like that. They'll whatever it is that they parent is what she says. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki. All right, Nikki. All right, Nikki. Take it down, Nikki. We ain't gonna fight here today. We're just here to have a good time. Thank you so much.